Holy smokes. Check this out, guys. Not this. Pretty significant news. Rivian stock soars because Volkswagen, one of the largest car manufacturers in the world, is willing to invest up to $5 billion in a joint venture. Now, you might be like, Ricky, why do I care? First off, boom, 49.92%. Second, you might be like, Ricky, wow, you must have a lot of money in Rivian. Not one penny. Rivian stock was performing super shitty. Let's be honest, right? Rivian stock went from highs of $179 all the way down to lows of $8. And when I tell you I was not certain, right? We all knew that, but let's be honest, Rivian, out of all the other EV car manufacturers except Tesla, was really setting up for a lot of partnerships. They partnered up with Amazon. I've seen them really try to put in effort, but man, they were burning through so much capital. Rivian announced in their previous quarter that every vehicle that they were producing, they were losing about $35,000 per vehicle. Think about that. They haven't even gotten to their mass production vehicle that they were set to really release in 2026. I mean, they're literally burning through so much capital. A lot of people didn't believe they were going to make it to 2026. I mean, can you blame them? Like, look at this. Look at the week chart. But have no fear. Volkswagen is here. Let's go ahead and break down what we know so far. Rivian, with this partnership, Volkswagen will invest an initial $1 billion in Rivian through an unsecured convertible note that will convert into Rivian common stock, and up to an additional $4 billion in additional investment stages through 2026 for a total infusion of $5 billion. I mean, this can be the backing, the last infinity stone that Rivian needed that could really make it happen for them. I mean, they were burning through a lot of capital. They were making a lot of internal changes to keep their cost lower, right? Because that was the biggest thing, is they need to keep those costs lower. That's why I make fun of GameStop, because a lot of them, a lot of these Reddit traders are like, well, GameStop has $4 billion in the bank. I agree, but they are burning through about, I think for GameStop, it was like $50 million per quarter. They were losing that money. And anytime a company is consistently losing money, especially later in the game, if they're not growing, if they're not making money, I mean, what's the point of investing long-term in that? And this pretty much changed it. This partnership fits seamlessly with our existing software strategy, our products and partnerships. We are strengthening our technology profile and our competitiveness. This is the CEO of Volkswagen. This is wild. And this was actually showcased. I mean, this was announced on Twitter, or now known as X, which is, again, just super, super crazy, because if you look at it, you have to think about $4 billion, $5 billion investment. Its current market cap is, what is it? $11.9 billion. I mean, this investment of nearly $5 billion is nearly half of what it was worth right before this news was announced. So I see why it gapped up so much. 50%. Now, I added it to my watch list. It's a stock that I want to pay very close attention to it. But do you know what I'm going to say next? Do you think that I think it's a good buy at $17, almost $18 right now, when it previously closed at $11.96? I know. Ricky, why are you always so scared? Ricky, why do you always think things are overbought? Trust me. I know, but there's this saying, and there's a reason there's this saying, right? It's any reaction can be an overreaction. I'm not here to say that I won't day trade this. If this thing continues to skyrocket tomorrow at market open during our live trading session, I might consider going long. But there is no way in heck that I'm going to hold that position for a long period of time after the initial reaction was 50%. These catalysts tend to be short-lived, regardless of how great that partnership is. I mean, it is a great partnership. With a partnership with one of the largest car manufacturers in the world. Like, that infrastructure and that support, that backing is insane. I get it. But again, it's still the overreaction I will not be able to get over. So just because I do it doesn't mean that you need to, but I just want to make you aware that my big focus for tomorrow is, now that I'm adding it to my watch list, I want to see if that price action continues on the bull side of things. But if it begins to plateau, if it begins to show signs of a resistance, then be ready for a pullback. And then guess what I might consider doing? That's right. I might consider shorting it if price action supports it. That's my biggest thing. That's what I'm going to focus on tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to be trading live tomorrow, right at market open. I'd love for you to tune on into my live trading sessions. I show you all my good days, all my bad days, good trades, bad trades. It doesn't matter. If you're a beginner and you learn best by watching other people do, I want to invite you. Second link in the description down below. It's 50% off right now. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. Literally, if you commit to 1 year, it ends up being less than $1 per day. So ask yourself, is it worth to watch me trade live for less than $1 a day? So if it is, second link in the description down below, and I'll see you tomorrow at market open for our live trading session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.